Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Get familiar here. Today we're gonna be doing another endless run. We're gonna swap commanders, and we did one recently with Karia in Lines of Rebelski. Let's go for Bargain and Assault Group. In this case, generally for endless, you have one really good option, which is on par with pretty much everybody else except probably Karia and Volkin, and then the rest are a significant drop off. But Scarlet is also okay. Same with York a little bit. The experimental pulse cannon and the antennas for it help a little bit. I don't know what their name, like the little spider thing is. They help a little bit, but they're not like super important. And then Scarlet HQ reduction is capped, because otherwise it would be insane. So it's capped at 70, I think. So, but no, actually no, at I think at 80%. Where was it? No, 90%, 90%. So at weight 45, you get your cap, and 90% sounds like a lot, and it does help. But enemies have so much HP that even 10% is just too much. So yeah, you just go again. If you're just going to go for like really long endless, it's just Eleonor, and maybe Delvin to just get the pits. But we're just gonna do difficulty for as usual. For blue, even though it's not required to get Xeno Extractor, is way more important than it is for red for sure. And Eleonor, you've seen her in the tutorial videos probably. If not, well, her ability of 20% extra higher blueprint chance, it's extremely good, but it's also it has a hitting effect, not a hitting effect, a non-stated effect that is that it means that you can see the higher tiers from wave 2, and they usually don't start showing up until around wave 15 for the tier 3s. So that's a lot of waves. And you have, it's not just that, you have the other drafts from every other wave. Is it? Yeah. So she usually ends up with a bunch of mission controls fairly early, so that's good. For this, I guess this is the main front, and we're just gonna kill this battlefront, and we can probably do it with we have several options. You do want to keep 4 battlefronts open, even if that's a short entrance, which is it can be a bit dangerous, but that's fine. You have to make compromises in the early game to to make it far. So we just go this way, and now it's just a matter of if we want to kill it like here and make 2 pits, which sounds good because 2 pits are probably a good idea to do. You don't want to make like that short of an entrance, but you want to leverage this early. Because this, is extra entrances, and you want to protect this side a little bit more than the other ones. So you generally just go this way. I mean, the recon helps a little bit, but honestly, you're gonna have so much recon production from the other buildings, and right now you just need to not overcommit towers, and that allows you to just place the emitter and call it a day. Yeah, attenuator. It's two doctrines, which is better than one doctrine on the other sides, but the attenuator is also gonna help out. Okay, I need to reduce that, and we can go doctrine. That helps a little bit now. Bastions are fairly useful for the endless game, and this needs to be that, so that, I mean, you can go a T and then here, but that is going to add 2 entrances here, and you don't want to add other pressure on the secondary fronts. So, and for this, I usually just go with one of these guys and just go like that. But and in the main front as well. But you know, you'll get barricades eventually. That's fine. This guy is probably gonna go long battles. That lets you hedge against Lecos later. A little bit of this straggler right there. Yeah. So platforms are okay, mirrors are okay, but I think I'll take a second passion because I usually end up using them anyways. Generally, you want them at height 3, unless that the secondary fronts have a very good high 0 position. But right now, it doesn't matter. We can just... So platforms are pretty decent at this stage. Okay, so you could make werewolves are very useful when you're doing this type of stuff because they have closest to HQ, they have slow, and you have very short. Sometimes you have very short secondary fronts. So, for example, in here we're gonna end up with two one tile sides. So that slow and that closest to HQ targeting is pretty important. But I do like the local acquisition. It's pretty good. It's same here. Like getting the expertise into corpus is important, but I think the barricade is more important right now because it allows me to not care that much about this side. And now we could add this to this position. That's not bad actually. I prefer to start working on this side for two reasons. One, I don't need to reroll right now because rerolling into a cross or something like that, it's gonna be not as good. It also allows me to just start preparing to bias in this side, the main entrance with more stuff, but also start working on closing up this side and then start working on the pits on this side. Obviously, we need to close this side off as well, but and you can just go on the ground network to improve your repair. And probably can add another mirador. Those are, you know, early towers. You can attenuate them later, or you can just leave them because once you increase your chances, increase your higher tier chances, you stop seeing them in the late game. I think we go 3 barricades, even though this is 2 doctrines, and it's pretty decent doctrines. But you know, the barricades right now we need them, and it's a doctrine as well. So, because that means that we don't have to worry for the non-flyers for a decent chunk of the time, and we can improve our repair as well, and that helps us deal with the fires as well. All right, so several considerations. We are going to get platforms, so advanced warning is pretty decent, and bash production is also pretty good. It means 80 supply production in wave 6, which that's significant. Tie ranks and the Salamander is also very good because we could just try to use Salamanders because they show up early, so we can just do that. I think I'm gonna go advanced warning though, and leave since open, since we have 2 bastions already, 3 bastions actually. That means that we can place our bastions. I'm gonna take the barricade, although the bunker was nice too. We don't have Deviscors. We have we have Deviscors. We don't have Medacris, which is good. That means that we don't have to worry that much about, you know, the early game. And the barricades take care of the Deviscors already, and this needs to be reroll. We're looking for corners, and we're looking for these. Maybe this goes here, but we can place the D there. That's fine. Yeah, this is perfectly reasonable. And we can just start working on the bastion in there. And it's fine to drop an early bastion just to get the doctrines out of the pool fast. Again, the game is long, so that's not bad. And you attenuate them later because generally you want to have a few of them. Maybe with these short entrances, bunkers make sense because if we roll Torrest, and you know. Okay, so it showed up. So mission control is pretty simple. We wait for the first neutral, and we just spend the tech getting the income in supply and recon, and that's gonna allow us to not worry about income for the rest of the game until, you know, until wave 55 where income doesn't matter. So it's just a move to did not have to compromise that much the early game, which is something that happens, right? It's It's not something that you necessarily have to do, but it increases your chances of success. I think you just take the doctrine, even we're not gonna use it ever. Remove it. Just blueprint creation. Sorry, not blueprint. So this side, that way we guarantee that we're not gonna mess up that side ever, and this opens up the stray. So right now we are 1, 2, 3 tiles, and then 1, 2. So it's 5 tiles. So 10 to just drop that side, which is pretty decent. And we did find the the neutral, not exactly the one that we wanted to see, because it messes up a little bit with our stuff, but that's okay, because this is going those neutrals are going to get in the way of our mission controls. But I mean, it's fine. You can just and they can be used for early anyway, so we can just do that. And now we have income for to survive the game. And we can improve our stuff, but honestly, probably improving the long battles is better investment, and just getting more repair to deal with better with the flyers. Uh, Bash production, and we can drop the werewolf if we're feeling like it. And yeah, we probably are, to be honest. Like, you don't mind having share spots with HQ in this side, but for this one, I care more about covering the secondary fronts more, so that I can slow down the secondary fronts. Now this is going to have an Omega emitter next to it once it appears, so it's gonna have +4 range. We're gonna start working on it like that. We can hurry things up a little bit. Can probably get that one going for us. There is the Omega emitter. Yeah, it takes precedence over the other stuff. And we can take the Salamander now, although the Vision really is also interesting because it's going to allow us to increase our recon production. But I think the Salamander, and we just try to drop the Salamander, I guess. We just reroll this. Stray is fine. That needs a stray. Now it's corners on this side, which, it's not the best, but it's fine. It's fine. We can go this way. And now this is an interesting one because we can do it like this. And that means that we are investing, like, we need the platform, right? But if we do it like this and we place the Omega emitter in here and then an Omega emitter in there, we are essentially saying, okay, so we are going to deal with Salamanders, and this Salamander is going to be for the secondary fronts, which is perfectly reasonable. This is another way of dealing with the stuff. Okay, so that, we're gonna go Lombard, so still we're missing. It's gonna take a little while though. I would love to drop it early to get doctrines out, but yeah, we're starting to get a lot of types. So the amplifier goes is priority. It's one of the reasons we've been so aggressive at taking doctrines, is because we can amplify the mission control, and mission control essentially solves a bunch of the issues that we're gonna have. Like one of the problems that it solves is like secondary problem, but it's as I mentioned, staying ahead of the wave so that you don't make those early compromises that you sometimes have to make to not die, because you have the supply, and then you have higher blueprint chances, which is very good. It's very important. You have the reroll cost reduction. Like, it doesn't apply to the first one, but subsequent ones are gonna help with that recon and just getting the map out. So it helps with the map, and then it helps with blueprint starvation in another way, which is just getting the blueprint drafts. So and you have a chaining effect, like a compounding effect of the super collaboration, and then you have we call it a chain, right? So it's just the mission controls give you more mission controls that give you more mission controls, and then in between those drafts you get the other higher tier buildings that you're going to use. And now in this case, because we got that already and the Salamander, maybe it doesn't make that much sense to use Bastions, because it's just another building that we're probably not gonna need. And when you can just go middle like here and just go like that. Now it might change if we have Krylos, like as our. Yeah, this is fine. Getting rid of the middlers fast. Okay, so we got the platform. And we reroll this, and we reroll that, and we got a corner, and I think we do it like this. So we are one away from a pit, which we probably go first for it, and we roll that like that. And yeah, these are worth it to be placed early if you're going to use Salamanders, although, you know, that does mean that we're probably going to use Salamanders, which is fine. Like, you know, it's another showcase of a building that works. Now, if you're going to use Salamander, you're probably going to be doing it with Eleonor or Salamander LS. I mean, it does solve it does solve our Mucos issues as well. Air command or discovery, yeah, sure. Air command is very important. It does two things. It gives us recon production, which we're gonna need for rolling the map and getting better positions in the map. But it also it gets us a air multiplier, like a air damage bonus, which is crucial for for endless foes for Threxid. So. And it can come very handy if we get flyers in as tier 2s. So the plan is to close off these two sides to amplify the effects of the per battlefront effects of the Omega meters for range and the control extensions of the mission control. Oh, that's another thing the mission control does. It gives us the range like that. Okay, so we got two Salamanders. That's enticing, but I think we just go to Doctrines. Just take Doctrines out. Okay, platforms are good. Okay. Should probably do it like this. That way we increase the range of that. We can go long battles for that one. There's no need to place the smoke signal just yet. We can use it to activate neutrals. I'm not gonna use it for damage, most likely. It's unneeded. Oh yeah, unless we get Krylos, we're not gonna use... and even if we get Krylos, we might not use Bastions at all. So I don't think we need them anymore. Tier 2 Doctrines are 6% more likely to appear. That's fine, I think at this stage, personal production is probably better. It's very early, that's what I'm thinking. There you go, veterans. Like, I'm leaning a meter to start working on the range. And it also gives discounts to these guys, which is very nice. It's that overcharge ammunition, which is the upgrade that you want to go for werewolves when you're doing endless. It's very good. And also not next to HQ. Tier 2 Doctrines is the same as Military Academy. And with another werewolves, that's pretty nice. But I think we just got to start working on werewolf expertise. We want to rush them actually, because they stop being relevant later. Another ammo up is nice though. And we did get flyers, but okay, I think that does change things, and I think that does mean that we do use Bastions. Because Bastions are quite useful. Oh, we got Xeno Extractor, okay. That was 1 out of 11, I think, right? Yeah, I do think we want to use Xeno Extractor here. Sorry, not Xeno Extractor. And there's a thing with this. It's like we could start, because we have the income, we could start trying to get the higher tier stuff earlier than usual. But I don't hate this move at all. Maybe we didn't need to do it like that way specifically, but it's fine. I mean, it's like we have cash. We're not that worried. Now, because we found this guy already, the next one, 19, we could go this way, so we can go 19, 21. That way we don't, we don't have that short entrances. But, this guy is helping this side, so maybe just rolling the pit and see where we at. Because we're going to be able to close off the map really quickly. Working on the Salamanders makes a lot of sense to me, and doing this also makes... Oh, no, wait, that's not share between those two, so here. There you go. And now we have discounted, and eventually we're gonna have extra range. Sino Extractor is just a pit that we're gonna use for later. But again, when you can use it, it depends on how much cash you have, and because the blueprints are pretty decent for the early game, so usually you're gonna have to roll a little bit more for it. It's fine to find it between 40 and 60. That's okay. Though 60 is a little bit late. It'll be 61, I guess, but you know what I mean. Another emitter, yes, over Super Hippos. Super Hippos is pretty good, but no, I think we're into emitters now. Oh, yes. Okay. And we just finish off this side, and now we're guaranteed to have 4 battlefronts every time. And for this one, these ones are interesting. Like early game, you probably want the doctrines, and later you probably want the blueprints. Although we're at the stage we might want the blueprints anyways, just because we need them to. It's gonna work on our range, on our slow here. Nah, maybe we do need this. There you go. And we do need that for sure. Another thing to consider is to see if you have a spot for placing ramparts in the next to the pit. We don't have, so we're gonna have to create one with platform. This is actually pretty decent. The Omega cost reduction, because that's we're gonna use them as support buildings, so that is very effective for that. And for this, we do get our range, and look at this. Now this is very good at defending, and we go energy tap here. So that increases the damage, and eventually when we have the full discounts with the 4 emitters, it's gonna cost 0. So we're gonna have a 0 cost low. In the meantime, we can just use the werewolves, but we probably need our bastions upgraded next. They're getting fairly close here. Closer than we want them to be, so maybe more bastions on this side. Sure, we're gonna go this way. Now we probably don't want to leave it that close, so probably we get a pit here and then we close around this side. But it is tempting to make the map very tiny, but mission controls spam over, not spam, mission control chain. It's establishing the chain right now is the most important part, and the reason we want to continue expanding this way a little bit is so that to guarantee that the endless foes all take this route, because now this thing is within the range of the other stuff. So we want to work on this side, and we want to work on this side, and you're gonna get a bastion as well, and it's gonna hit everything. Now everything is slowable, so I could just do this, but I think I'd rather place the other Omega meter next to it. That way we get an extra discount. Yeah, we're gonna work on our woes. The woes are gonna be useful for a little while, then we swap. And I think I won't gonna go doctrines on this side. I'd rather accelerate that. Yeah. And yeah, we get the discounts in emitters, because that allows us to do this. Get a discount here. There you go. And then we can go... I mean, at this stage, we could use this. We have extractors, so we have effectively infinite... not infinite, but we have all the the tech that we will need. So that's just fine for now. One consideration for starting feeding the pit is so we can find solutions that don't require doctrines for the tier 3s. That's pretty decent. An extra emitter and bastion efficiency is probably better than this discount, which is decent, but you know, like an extra blueprint is nice. Ammo depot, I think. Although there was a consideration for the other thing. I don't hate this move. Like we can close up that side in 25 and we just increase the bias on this side. I don't have a bash, and I'm considering that I'm going to create a bit here, so this allows me to do that and go here and then maybe just close on this side. And I should have probably done this. There you go. And the idea was to place this thing here, because that way I can get the discount on that and then increase the discount on this guy. It's not just the discount, by the way, it's also damage increase, which the Salamanders really need. And Salamanders do kind of require a little bit that you close up the maps fast, so you can get like those big chunks of positions where you have infinite, not infinite, 5 mission controls with 5 extensions. This is pretty good. Super heavy balls are going to be one. The map is gonna be compact, and they're the best building for the medium endless damage. Like you need to deal with Threxids and split the Mucos between like 55 and all the way to like the 80s, like 75, 80. It starts to fall off in terms of targets, so they can't keep up. You can use it as a damage solution, but you're gonna need a lot of them and you're gonna need a lot of tech. I've done it with Scarlet, I think. I had a video and a save file somewhere. I think I lost a video. But I never finished it. It was like around 80, but I was just in the stage where it was just playing out the waves. And then I did it like without recording off stream like a few times, but before. But again, it's really finicky, but they're fantastic buildings anyways, because again, you need to make it to 80 something. So, and now we're just waiting for the Salamanders upgrades. And we do want to close this side up for 25. Like this. Now we have very nice range over there. Look at that. It got slow for the one Nix upgrading. Passion. Oh, no, it has to be special budget. Special budget is one of those that even if we get a mission control, I probably take special budgets anyways. And it comes better with an air command. That's just amazing. And for this one, we probably take the division relay. We start working on our recon already. And there's another effect for this, because we have Xeno Extractor and we have all the tech that we want. We could get a few of those and get the tech operator on it and just get antennas that give 100% rate of fire improvement, which is pretty good. And also Salamanders, if we're using Salamanders have the other effect that buildings next to them get we can use buildings that don't do damage to buff the Salamander, right? and avoid that penalty. This is not next to HQ, but this is the best position that we have. It requires 2 platforms to make it into, so we're not gonna use that. I'm gonna mess up that, and yeah, I wanna place it. Yeah, we're still missing the damage amplification against air there, but we're doing it for the recon production. And division really is good anyways for the recon production alone. So. Gonna go like that. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. We need more. We need more salamanders for sure. We can start drafting already. We got plenty of recon. Air domination is pretty good. Is it better than have two doctrines? The answer is yes. Yeah. We're almost out of the penalty phase for that, which is pretty nice. Let's draft. Right, we could find our other salamander. Rampart. How good is the rampart? It's pretty good. We can feed it to a pit eventually, or we can use it for damage early or detection and stuff like that. Omega, no, we need we need to establish the chain of mission controls. And now, but this one we could try to get a little bit more, more damage into it, like something along these lines, I guess. We do like this, like that, and then the next one can go there. Okay, I don't hate it. Oh, we got one of these. Should probably go here. You do want to get that out of the way quickly, so that you get the drafts, right? And we should probably go like this and like this, so that this thing covers the entire thing. This is nice, but now it's mission control. We still need a bunch of mission controls. There you go. And we got Medacris. We're fairly protected against them, but we're gonna need a little bit more help on those sides. And actually the Rampart does a very decent job against those. So maybe we just got Rampart. If this is annoying. There are no Lecos yet. But the first step is this. And look at that. Nice. Then the next one is that, although establishing mission controls, there you go. And go super collaboration. Now we might want to roll until we get a reactive pit, but I don't think so. I think it's better off we're better off to just using the other amplifier even if we don't get a reactive pit. We'll take another Bastion. They come in handy. And this one we don't need to, spend the platforms on. We can just place it there. You go and look at this. Salamanders are fantastic when it comes to... Oh, I didn't increase my... okay. I don't think I want to spend a platform just now. We can do that. Again, don't try to over-optimize the position of the mission controls just yet until you don't have them special for it, because you are paying a cost of not playing them with super collaboration. This is very nice. So is this. I think I'm gonna go for Doctrine. Sun Command is also nice, so way to increase our recon. Mirror efficiency, no, it doesn't really compare to those two, but I think we're gonna go this way. And in this case, we're just trying to rush the Bastions out before we attenuate them, and Salamander, working on Salamander is very good. Super Heavy Pulse is also very good. And no, yes, because now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 turns, so 16. So 16 waves, that would be 35, 45. 45 is perfectly reasonable, and that's gonna give us enough space to deal with stuff. Should I place another type of those? The answer is probably not. We can just do it like this. There are several ways to do it. One is to place it there and use two two of those guys. Yeah, this is probably better. I could flip it and do it like that and have more protection on this side as well. Yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all, actually. And add the extra protection to this side because we're probably gonna need it, and then eventually we just shift later to the other side. This needs to be upgraded, and I probably need to get the doctrine in there to. Did I get a Bastion? I thought I did, or maybe I didn't. Now another emitter in here. Nah, I think we just want to wait for the cost reduction. That way we just get the discount, them discounted to 0, and that just does the job. We're a little bit worried about this side, just a little bit, not nothing insane. We could just go with this. Emitter. The middle was interesting, but probably not good enough. We have all of our stuff when it comes to that. And I think we just go for that. We get a little bit more slow on the path. Yeah, the werewolves are very effective at dealing with those guys. And for that one, we can just go either, yeah, we can go Salamander like this. It has a shared spot with that, and that it shoots into the main side eventually, where the endless foes are gonna come from. Bastion or Rampart? Let's start getting Ramparts, although the Bastion was pretty neat just to get it out, because they're outliving their. They could reroll trying to look for a better corner, but this one's probably actually, yeah, this was probably fine. Again, we can reroll into too many types right now, so let's just keep it like that for now. We can just do it like this. And now we have 0 cost, so Sticky Flames, there you go. And this is another position for another one of those. And let's just prepare this spot to feed the pit. To feed the pit. Oh, by the way, those emitters also increase the damage that the Salamander does. Look at this. They are very, very effective. I think I'll take a Salamander for sure. Here. It's not just a Salamander, the Rampart, or accumulated Ramparts as well. It's pretty neat. Just gonna get those guys out. My overreach is not a big deal. I could place this guy over here. Fine. Now it's probably time to start considering, because of the slow. The slow is significant on that side. We don't have a lot of our Salamanders, which are gonna be our main weapons, are focusing on this side because those are support Salamanders, I guess. So we gonna have to place them on the other side. This is cool, but I don't really want the discovery. That's too much discovery. We're just gonna be seeing mission controls. Fantastic. This is good enough, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna. I already set up that, so we can just do it like this. Increase our chances. Another damage too. And yeah, this side is going to go like this. Look, that's helping already on that side, and energy tap. guess a little bit of a cannon. Why not, right? You don't want to use joint operations because it's effective in the early endless. It's no longer a solution, but it also bugs the game out because a cleanup of the guys takes time. We're gonna go to Salamander. Imperial Firebolt is nice, but I think the Salamanders are our solution. So Salamanders we need. So and that's the spot where. Oh right. So we need to go like this. But it's not ideal because you don't want them next to each other because they debuff each other. It's still okay to just place them. Like it would have to be like this, which is not bad. Yeah, eventually just covers, like, you know, look at this. And better look at that, right? So it just covers the entire field in that side. And that's pretty neat. It essentially helps out with the Mucos split eventually. And we would place another one there. I think it is time to start feeding the pit stuff to get some blueprints out. I just start with the small stuff. But it should have been on the ground depot and should have been close support for sure. I just went in auto mode. Again, further things up. What is needed? Okay, the Salamanders, which again we're just waiting for the 0 cost. I guess some of the bomber is pretty good with Salamanders. Parasis also are pretty decent with Salamanders. Yeah, weapons are better. It's just the Parasis cover a space that air commands also very necessary. And now you just want them coming from one side, and this they scared of our multiplier, and we can check the multiplier on this guy. This guy doesn't have AA, right? So we are almost out of the penalty. And look at this one. This is what they're gonna look like later. But we're talking like thousands of bonus. We got a couple of Esnodurendals. Okay, whatever. I mean, they should be good. And now we can use them to, you know, to activate stuff and protect the side fronts. Okay? But right now, we need them a little bit here because we're not as protected on that side. We can. I don't have. Interesting. I don't have the platform. But we're gonna get a platform right now, so that's good. Now we just make sure we feed the pit, even if it's, you know, the small stuff. We start with the small stuff first, and then we move on. No surprise about that. Mission controls over everything, really. I think we're attenuating the bastions already, so we just take the last bastion and call it a day. I think we might want the rampart just to get the. Okay, so we do this like that. That helps significantly, and then we start working on this stuff. Fit. Go. And I do think we want the rampart already, honestly. Let's just get it off the way. So this needs, that's 3, 4, and then we go wobbles, 5, 6, and we need something else. Ammo depots. Sure. Yeah, we just use this guy for detection. We got an, Uso calculator, okay, never mind. There you go. Okay, we got the second attenuator. So we need these guys. Look at that. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous, but you know it's gonna go away fast. Go high capacity target acquisition. Just keep rolling, really. Oh, I think we take the Salamander cost reduction, even though the Salamander is pretty good. And we go Air Command, I think. And for this one, we could just close it up already, but I'd rather have a little bit more breathing room. So we go, but not like that, like that. It's a little bit more, more road to travel. And let's just feed the pit. No, the claymore, sorry pit. You're gonna have to eat fast food for a little while until we, we get our stuff set up. Fine. If you have mixed resources, they essentially use the conversion. So you can just pay the recon and call it a day. Rampart is fine. Simple mechanism is fantastic. So we're looking. It was one of the ones that we were looking for. Okay, and then we go to our position. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next. Let's make sure we feed the pit. But we're gonna wait just because we don't want to roll a doctrine for a claymore. That would be really bad. Let's take our salamander. We need to start getting the salamanders out. Okay, got 3,000. Let's feed the pit first. Claymore. Like that. Then, okay, we need one of those here, which would be like this thing. This is fine. So now everything has detection. Don't have to worry about that guy anymore. And we can go like this. And send it. And this salamander can be like here. Oh, we got one of those guys. So damage against shield, that's fine. Mission control is great. Salamander efficiency, and now we're done with those guys. So we go attenuator. Like this is the standard mode that I used to do, and that way we don't see them anymore. I think it's worth it because we have the buildings in the doctrine pool still active. If we had the expertise, maybe it's not as worth it. Now we do have a little bit of an issue. No, it's not a huge issue, but we don't have a lot of firepower on this side just yet. But we do have slow, and we have a bunch of slow, and just with this guy, it's probably enough. Yeah, and just a slow, it's we'll be fine. Keep working. No, amplifier. Emitter. Okay, we reroll until we see. I mean, that flat probably was worth it, but I think I'd rather have the guaranteed flats and the closed map, because now it takes 1, 2, 3 details, so that's 6, that's 45, as we said. And look at that little thing. Okay, now we go this way, I think. And we go this way. Actually, feed the pit. Cancel. And we can feed the pit that right now. Again, it's not fantastic, but it gets the job done. Now we can amplify. Now, here's the thing with this. We can probably amplify the Omega meter, or we can amplify the Salamanders. And I think because Salamanders are tier 2, I'm leaning into Salamanders. We can also amplify mission controls to just get more mission controls and keep getting mission controls. That's also fine. Both are, effective. I don't hate the idea of amplifying and you can just place it in a position where you can just amplify it that way, and then eventually just set it off. This side is almost never going to get in range. No, actually, it will get in range. No, because I only have one more, so we do it on this side. We do it like this. It is messing up one of the positions for this one, so maybe not that guy. So maybe just do it like here. That's fine. And we can swap this out eventually, but I think it's worth it. Which now it's just about getting those guys. Dualis, whatever. And look, that guy is already reaching there. That entrance. Once we go this way, they're gonna reach from the start. And because we got the global detection, Lecos are not really a threat at all. What's the rate of fire in this one? 35%. So we can increase that by a lot. We can just go like this. So 1, 2, 3. Place an antenna here, so that we don't mess up that position, and eventually that goes crazy. And the same for the other one. They should have more platforms. Well, I'm gonna get more with the new foes introductions. Simple tactics is pretty decent. Air commands probably more important right now. Is it? I think just take the simple tactics, just because it's doctrine. Just get it out fast. We can use joint operations and just sell joint operations. We're not gonna use them for anything really. So there you go. Goes away. Those are fine actually. They're cheap, and they provide a little bit more slow. Like they're not gonna be super significant, but they do something, I guess. It's not bad. We go this way, and now we need to figure out if this is better than this. I mean, I think eventually, yeah. I think eventually we can do it. Like right now it's not, but it's fine. And check our air multiplier. Like we're already multiplying. So we're at 60%. And we're still missing like the 2 tech to do it here, which we can just place those 2 buildings and we get them. Wall of expertise, I think so. Yeah. Okay, emitters. Oh, that was the one that I needed. There you go, this one. And now we are guaranteed to get a close map into. There's no other possibilities here. It doesn't matter if we want corners or stray, and we want stray. We want them going this way every time. Let's keep feeding the pit. We're still not ready to feed them, to feed the pit, but the pumas are fine. The ramparts. Oh, I got 2 of these. I missed them. But probably try to find a spot with 2. This is a spot with 2, but not. Don't have a double up, but that's fine. It might be beneficial to start working on our. I don't want to mess up those positions because we need the space for the salamanders. Although the salamanders we can start placing them here. Like the way we would do it is, we place the salamander shooting in there, and then on the other side we start working with the mission controls. So maybe we keep 1 mission control. Sure. Reduce the size and get Good things rolling, more Salamanders, more mission controls. Okay, that's good. Pit has been fed, so we just keep going. And even though we don't have a huge amount of cash, it's probably still good enough for us to already do this. I think this one is probably good enough already to place. Because we can go like that. That is always going to happen. The only thing that changes here, and yeah, we get a small hit in there, but once that multiplier gets high enough, that's significant in there, and it does help on the other side. The early game. We do have another Salamander. It's just a matter of which side is it going to, and this is going to go like that every time. We can hurry things up a little bit. We'll take the platforms, and I guess the Ascension Cannon, because it's something else to feed the beat, but it's big, but it's not a Rampart Silo, because we don't have enough money right now to do it. Let's check. Wait, feed the beat first. It's usually a good idea. There you go. And now we can check which one is better. This side or the other side. And it's kind of rough because it's going to be 4. I think this side, honestly. Get our calculators out. Probably in this corner here. Vision relay is nice. We don't place them until later, but for now they're good. This is very good. I think that does makes it so that these guys are. That one's already has it. Okay, 0. Yeah, the next two are gonna do the job on that side. That's fine. And we don't have anything to feed the pit that is not gonna put doctrines in the pool. I don't even know what our other stuff. It's Megamucos and Mucos. Okay, doesn't matter. And okay, we already dealt with those guys. Guess we can do it like this. Just cause. Oh, you still don't have the discounts and rituals there. Costs us a little bit of recon. Okay. More mission controls, naval guard. I think naval guardation takes priority here. It's a decent amount of damage toward that mission control. In general, okay, the Mega Meter is fantastic. And we go 1, 2, there you go, a little bit more space. And we feed the pit something, which I guess is gonna be either Puma or that this bunker. Sure. Go, you go, you go. Send it. Calculator is fine. So a calculator is effectively one wave. Mission control. And Salamander or efficient design. Efficient design does mess up the Sino value a little bit, so Salamander expertise is nice. And like this. It's almost getting in there. I mean, it's already in there, but once we get the other one, I think we might get even a little bit of a shot in here and there. And this already has, yeah, it already has the 0 cost. We can check what's missing here. Ooh, that's the reason why the range was so low. Ah, never mind. We're good. We're good. Now, we might not even want to do this so that we can place a... Nah, I think we still want the range, even over the rate of fire. Same with this. Like, that spot in there is nice. You know, it's... I think this is probably more damage. Let's just feed the beat. This. Call it a day, I think. Yeah, this is just for simplifying stuff. 2 range in that guy is not even that bad. Look how fast they're dying. And we got 2 of these guys. Nice. Mission tools. We are running out of them. And Omega meter is fine. Yeah, Omega meter cost reduction is fine, although you know it's not like fast, but the Sarina is okay, like 5% general. Like by wave 55, we're gonna make enough cash to just essentially upgrade everything. But for now, we just have to do it this way. Reload speed, so no division relay, so we can essentially get that really huge bonus later. Okay, it's the final pit. Reactive? No, evolve pit. But that's actually nice because it lets us do this. And it lets us place the first division relay. And we place the division relay, whatever, in a spot that's not gonna get eaten, of course, because otherwise, you know, it's a bit annoying. Oh yeah, we can place it there. And we go 1, 2, 3. And we can go 1, 2. Let's get this going for us. Oh shit, gotta sell something. Sure. We send it. Mission control. The Salamander was okay there, but the netting number is fine. It's another way to scale a little bit. Like it's not a huge amount, but you know it's still decent. And we can see the full range now of this guy. As you can see, it's just the entire position here, that row length, which is more than enough. It just once we get fully rolling. And we should probably do this already because we have the orbital cannon. We like that, although that messes up a little bit with the rampart, but not enough to justify not playing it, I think. And we can... Oh, I place all my air commands. That's actually kind of cool. And we can go with another one of these guys. Now the Salamander, this doesn't increase its range from that, but it does increase it from the... I do need more. I do need more mission controls. We definitely want another one of you, like maybe there. There you go. Nice, 50% per antenna. And we can go and place a few more of these and get even more bonuses to make sure that we don't touch. Ooh. Well, that was certainly a mistake. Should I sell? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Look how fast those Threxids are dying. And this is with fairly minimal. We have kind of have a problem on this side a little bit. So we need to increase our damage. But we have these guys. Like we have these guys. Like that. They don't get distracted. Like this. Don't get distracted. These guys too. Yeah, very nice shields. Salamander. Need more salamanders. And now we just start working on our multipliers and our damage. I think we go here first. That's where we're gonna be placing our stuff. And the mission controls go to the back, I guess. Although maybe we wanted to do it first. Okay, we can go full this to get more blueprints. And we do need to deal with the Torrest a little bit. We don't want to waste a very good map and star because we weren't careful with this. So let's do it this way, I think. There you go. Obsidian is gonna help quite a bit. We can start drafting as well. Probably not just yet. Go like that, energy tap, that's fine. We keep the 2 tech though, and we just send it, I think, like that. Though I like to keep this open just to see what needs upgrading, just to go so that okay, salamanders. We need to start getting them now. Regular platforms are good. The only ones where we're gonna get this run, that's perfectly fine. And we can just add a few more of these guys here to get more tech and to help out against Torrests, the stragglers that show up. And then we get more mission controls in the more division relays in the. There you go. This is alright, but I think we'd rather have that. And let's check. Oh, we're almost there. You just need the last step for it. Now they're going to go here. And we're gonna stagger them. Like here, they can have a spot next to the with a barricade. That's not bad, but it does have less. Yeah, that's fine. Like here and here, stuff like this. Oh, I didn't feed the bait. It's fine. But you generally want to feed the bait, right? Don't want to waste waves. Now, once you get to this point, you can just place the stuff that is already in the map. Like, for example, we have a rampart, so we can just place that rampart. Because we already paid the cost for it, so we can just do it. If we're gonna start feeding ramparts, we can just do it like that. And then I'm pretty sure I'm doing it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get picked this. And now we do accelerate our, you can think of every calculator as an extra wave. That is a lot of waves essentially once you start getting those bits out. This is pretty decent because it allows us to just, I guess, the wolf. We have the expertise, and we don't need to reroll this because we don't have the doctrine yet. So that's good. And for this one, we can start working on our. So this will be the edge of our. So the edge of the map, so we can do it like this, and place the another one of these guys here. And then start working on this side, and then on that side too. It has already been fed, so we can just send it. Just the one. Oh, two. It's fine. But I could have seen the other guy. Yeah, we're still missing a little bit of income, and we still have 6 wave to go until it's completely absurd generation. This is okay. It's probably not relevant at all. And yeah, there's still enough endless foes in there to get to the point where this is going to be able to be bought. So oh no, we're gonna be missing a little bit. Oh, we can just sell something, I guess. It's fine. Oh no, actually, yeah, with the income, didn't count that. So it has been fed. We can keep placing the salamanders in the spots that we need them. Again, we're still running out of cash. That is going to change now. I need an extra discount on. Okay, more mission controls. Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Same story. Probably take priority on a rampart here because it allows us to essentially get more calculators. Game has been generous with Lego Dominators. There he is. Okay. And we go platform just in case we need to start working on those. And now it's just a matter of start ramping up our bonuses. We can send it, I think. The bit has been fed. We send it. It's the calculators. And a good thing about using the calculators immediately is that they show up at the end. Whenever you just hit send wave. Yeah, the emitters, we run out of them, so we kind of want them as well. That's one of the disadvantages of not rolling for the active bit. But I think we're probably still in a good position for them. Yeah, we got buildings to feed the pit. And with this setup, we probably don't need the heavy pulses, so we can just use those. Again, we need them like that on away. Our division relay is fine. Get the. So we start working on these guys like that. Oh wait. Shit. Okay. What can I sell? Actually, we just go like that. It's fine. Send it. Mission control thing. Okay, Imperial Favor. Meter, fantastic. Doesn't really matter at this point, I think. This position can use this because we're gonna place our stuff on the other side, so. Okay. We got another mission control. No, I think we take the Salamander actually. And here, this is whatever, doesn't really matter that much. We re-roll until we get that, and we work on that side or this side. It doesn't matter as much. It's whatever you feel like, you know, it's about expanding our map in this case. And making sure we can do those type of stuff. Now that's already in range, so we can just work on the mission controls on this side. Oh, but that doesn't really get us. I mean, it's still space. It's still good, even though it's a 4. Yeah, even though it's a 4, it's still pretty decent. We don't need perfect placements. We do need those. And we don't have the biggest weapon, so we can just use those. Oh, actually, interesting. I just sold the deck. 3,000. It wasn't a lot. I do have a lot of drafts saved up, so we can start using those as well. Was there an emitter somewhere? I think no. I think we can just start drafting. Emitter. Super Hippos, although the Amulet Boys is also pretty nice. We got Salamanders. Division Relay, just eventually, maybe. Although we're gonna run out of space. So Air Command is nice. Rampart is pretty good for the next wave. So we just send it like this. We're gonna accelerate this. It's gonna take forever. There you go. The pit has been fed, so now we have what we have. It's what we're working with. Interesting. I think we take this too. Another rampart to feed the pit for the next wave, and then we work on this side with this. Look at this. And just like that, it's starting to get ridiculous. We got enough silos to keep the pit fed for a few whales, so we just take the damage now. And that is the emitter. Mission control. Salamander. Mission control. Salamander. We really don't want to run out of them if we need them, so Salamander. Mission control. Now they do need to be paired with the emitters, so maybe we swap this for an emitter. Probably cannot make sense. Even over mission control here. We have mission control, so we're gonna get more. They're amplified. And division relay, just in case mission control that. So this one for sure. And this one for sure. Because we have another space here for another salamander. And just like this, we're missing a mission emitter. Okay, so the question was, okay, we sell it, go like this. Now we're amplifying the emitter, go like that, place another salamander. Oh, I run out of cash. Okay, yeah, already at the pit, so send it. You can probably wait, but I think I. Ooh, that was spicy. We have enough Esno Durandals. We just place the Durandals there. Go like that, and like this, and we go 1, 2, 3. There you go. Of course. Go this way. Go that way. Vision controls. Got plenty of ramparts. Emitter. Okay. A command. Eventually, we are probably gonna use them, so might as well start working on it now. Do it that way. Salamander, and all over the place. Like Salamander here is fine. There you go. Look. Painting. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I could go back to the main menu, but we have a Salamander, so it's not a big deal. So we go blazing, energy tab, sticky, and then we do the same on this side, but not just yet because we still don't have enough discounts for the sticky flames. We do here. Okay, we got that. Hey, platform probably worth it there. Yeah, two doctrines. Nah, all buildings. And should probably call it a day. And I think we just get rid of those. Yeah, just so that they go away. And we just see everything that needs to be updated. Upgraded, sorry. There's this one. Yeah, we can still place one of those there, one meter in there. Although I'm starting to wonder if that's actually a good move. All right, we send it. Oh, right, yeah. We're saying that okay, there are two ways we can do this. We can straight up place a couple of ramparts and just use the ramparts to deal with the non-endless foes. Play this, it's a little bit more income. We're already amplifying. Oh, the other option is just to look for the Dunandals, these guys, and just place them like pointing away from the endless foes. that's enough to deal with the threat. Yeah, because these guys scale with per battlefront. If I place it there, they're gonna be shooting the guys here because they have most HP targeting, so we need to be careful with that. But other than that, it's now we're good and we can do this. That and get this thing house now 145% rate of fire increase. Sorry, modifier, not increase, but yeah. Sure. Tier 2 Lupins are fine. Salamanders are tier 2 Lupins, but we have a lot of Salamanders already. So that's why we swapped to meters. Grace Pushes was fine too. We just send it. The meter. High ground is fine. Not gonna do much, but yeah, it's something, I guess. I think we take that guy and another meter. That's great because that allows us to do this. Okay, so we place it there. Do that. Do this. And you can see Discovery messing us up. Still fine. Should probably place another one of those here. Yeah, that's plenty of emitters. And we do our last one here. Yep. Right in the entrance. And we can start working on another Salamander. Sure. I'm gonna do it on this side actually. That'll be 3. That's fine. There you go. We're gonna know what meter is great. Alright, we send it, I think. Beat. Setup. Let's go. Oh, I place Nestor Durandal next to the extractor. Efficiency design gets a little bit in the way of. Okay. It is fed. Probably want to work on another emitter, another salamander. We go to this side, I guess. Just missing one. I suppose we can start working on this side since everything there is upgraded already. It's unlikely that we're gonna expand on that side, mainly because we don't have enough resources. Okay, there you go. We start working on the other side, I suppose. Okay. Send it. Yeah, this is the advantage of having everything upgraded, is that you see what needs upgrading fast. Even if you don't need exactly the upgrades. And that's another advantage of just placing buildings and just selling them once you get past the point of having enough cash from the enemies, which we're almost there. Recon, yeah, sure. Right to this side, and now we start considering placing, like, we can make an air command tile. Sure, division relay. It's probably not. Like, it's too much work getting those, and they're not needed. Getting those antennas up. Maybe we do it for one. Wait, what? Platform, just in case. Run out of ramparts. That one doesn't matter in terms of. It was about the network relay anyways, but it's kind of funny that I keep misclicking. Alright, we can call that one and just send it. Oh, we can start placing these guys next to HQ. Yeah, but we're at the point where we can't really click mid-wave. One of the things is that the waves are done wide fast because of the nations. This because of the salamanders. Look at this. Because of how fast the salamanders are. 5 more salamanders. We don't have we don't have omega meters. Oh shoot, that was a mist. It's fine. We can place one there. We don't have double up spots. No, we don't. Guess we can place one here. Like at this stage, we just need them in range. As long as they're in range, like that, it's fine. That's all we need. So you know, it's not super optimal, but who cares? It's about doing like having enough damage in there so that you survive, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, we got infinite cash at this stage, so we're just clearing out the hand. This one's this one's already in play, so we could just do something along these lines because it's fun. I don't think we get a massive penalty hit for having that like that in play. And the slow helps a little bit, but again, the salamanders themselves have slow, so the idea of this is essentially so you can see the stuff that you have in your hand. It frees up space. Especially the ones that you only have a few. And the annoying ones like this one that's never getting placed. Okay, we send that it should be over quickly, right? See? Guess we go Advanced Scout Hideout and just sell it. I mean, it is fantastic. And are we working on this side just in case we need more? I guess if we're expanding on this position, I suppose. Because now we can place one of the salamanders on this. And it's also performing kind of double duty against. We can just do that. Just get rid of you. We can sell the beat plasma fence. That one's just annoying, so let's just get rid of it. Those are the other ones can be fed to the pit. Okay. We can check the multipliers on it. Like this one has, for example, 4. Look at this. And this thing has an insane reload speed and insane rate of fire. So rate of fire is what goes insane. And that doesn't even have the... Look at this. Yeah, they go nuts. And let's just feed the pit. Almost forgot. Send it. Like the waves are going really quickly, but the performance has degraded significantly, so you can notice. You have noticed. Keep placing salamanders. Honestly, I don't even hate one. Like a batch of them here. Nah, it's not cute. Probably here is better. You have 3 emitters with that guy. And then he protects this side too. Sure. Oh, I don't have platforms. Okay, never mind. You just go for the standard position, I guess. Like there. Because now this one's also improved this side. And we just place a few of those and call it a day. That was a misclick. Okay, beat out. Oh, we still have calculators then. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. That messes up a little bit with our production. Just a little bit. Okay, we're looking for spots to place this. There's fine. I found it, and found it. It can get another one of you. Well, I should switch to the other side. We continue. And how much is this already? Nice. Could be higher though. Could be higher. Well, I don't know the spot, so let's just send it. I think it's probably worth it to just get to 69 and then just go to the speed up process. As for the jump, I'm not quite sure when the jump needs to happen. Because like right now they're taking seconds because the Salamanders are very effective. But that's gonna change and okay, under commands. Let's do another command. Another command position. Oh, this is 3, right? Because I could have the beat. Oh, I have one of those. Wait, what? Okay, let's just let it eat that then. We can send it. Yeah, we got one of those like that. I mean, the barricade, it's a way to improve our a little bit our salamanders, I guess. I did it the right order, not this time. Okay. There's probably a position where I can place this, but finding it right now, it's probably too much work for what it's gonna give me, so I'm just gonna send it. Because at this stage, we're just looking for more omega meters and keep placing salamanders along this starting point. Megameter, yeah. We're gonna need them to make this thing work. I was thinking one on this side, but I don't know that that's effective because it's gonna have one extra. No, it's just one extra emitter next to it, so it's probably not enough. Here is fine though. And then another one next to it, like that. It seems good. And I'm gonna run out of mission controls, I guess. Ah, never mind. They've been offered anyway, so it's just I've been saying no to them just because I know I can get more. But we can switch that up. Oops. Yeah, I don't want the emitter messing up the, not messing up, but just being annoying and getting in the way of the performance. Is already bad. So what's our most damaging building? HQ. Yeah, HQ seal. That's gonna start switching. Yep. This is probably worth it. Mission control, yeah. And maybe we start working on like in a proper, like a proper 5 extension mission control. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to do, right? Yeah, that's a 4. I mean, a 4 is pretty decent still. We just do it like this. Okay. Mission control. Yeah, because we run out of them. Right. Okay. Like, it's not a huge deal though. It's we have the calculator. We're gonna be getting calculators anyways, and we technically haven't run out of them just yet because we keep getting the. And now we don't have. And maybe not yet. Okay, Pete. Have one of those. We have a platform. Okay. Let's get rid of this annoying me. Definitely want to continue our work with more salamanders in the path. And a little bit of extra damage in there. A little of fire. And do I have? Nope. Another platform, I guess. We send it. I mean, I could do it like this. Like it's not awful. It's yeah, but I'd rather have a position. Actually, that's not even a position there. Okay. Let's send it. By the way, this is with the speed up, so the enemies are advancing more than they should. And they're not advancing much. In wave 65. That is significant. The Salamanders when they go off, it's just insane. Like that. Why not? Let's get this. Rampart, because we need to sell. Well, actually, I shouldn't have taken that. That's a very heavily discounted silo. All right. I think I take the super high balls, and there's the mission control, which is great because we'll get about to hit one of those. Probably this makes sense. Of course. No salamanders. Barricades, I guess. That was a misclick. That was a misclick of all misclicks, I guess. I mean, if we're being honest, we're not using those, so not even to sell them. We can't exactly keep pace with the with the Sino extractor building, so might as well just use those for now, like that, and mission control, awesome. We're starting to get our stuff back. Now I do want to place another Salamander. The problem is that I don't have platforms. But I guess I can just put it to the side, to be honest, like this. Yeah, just add the two emitters like this. Okay, remove that, send it. Keep getting the emitters, I guess, and now we have a few of these to work with. Doesn't really matter that. Rampart to feed. I'm clicking on those so that they don't keep showing up. Essentially, I'm gonna save a few to see if I can get a fully flat tile at some point. Please, game. All right, 68. One more way to go for the regular pace wave. I mean, it's looking pretty good, but you still want to reach at least close to 80 to make the jump to 103, because you're gonna get overrun right now. You need scaling, especially Salamanders. Salamanders need a lot of scaling for later. But after, you've done a few ways in the 80s, if you think that the enemies are not advancing, you can just jump, and if you die, you die. It's okay. Because otherwise it's gonna take you forever. I suppose you can do it once, which I did. It's just not once, several times. It gets annoying. Even though salamanders are fairly quickly at dispatching the waves, by the way, they're taking less than they usually do with the other stuff. And at these stages, I usually am using super heavy pulses still as the damage solution. Although maybe if you're doing carry, you have like fortresses and xenoprognosis going with HQ, you could still have HQ damage. But probably you're using super heavy pulses unless you're Silneo, in which case you're most likely using light mortars before making the switch to howitzers, or just about to make the switch to howitzers. So, well, I guess you don't have to use howitzers, but yeah, it's kind of nice. Oh, we did get a clear one. Okay. Thank you, game. Sorry I talked trash about you. Nah, not really. Sure, we do it like this. We keep our hopes up. So we're gonna find what we need here. But give us the mission tools. Did I remember of Salamanders? No, still have to. So I'll take the rampart to sell. I guess now it's Salamander time. Should probably still place the other mission controller. Have the spot for it anyways. Oh my god, solar meters. So things are fairly under control, and now we can go a little bit crazy. Not really, I mean, we just keep placing salamanders along the path, essentially. I put a sample there. No, not you, you. Yeah. Do I have a position? No, not really. Not just yet. Pit has been fed. This is wave 69, last wave of the unsped up waves. So see you in 102, I guess. 103. Well, 102. I usually just go over what's in the map in 102. Now for the stragglers, we have a couple of salamanders that don't have a lot of range on this side, but have pretty decent range on the lateral side. So even if they run away a little bit, it is still gonna get killed. I mean, and the road is pretty big, so you're safe in that regard. Worst case scenario, you can just put howitzers on this side, but really doesn't need it. Like the the salamanders got you covered. Just keep doing that. All right, guys. All right, so we made it back. It was really close in 102. There, like around the 5 minute marks, they got like a within one tile. What happened was is that I was recording the waves, and in wave 77, so between 76 and 77, I got a bug where the rewards didn't show up, and that was because I think I took the focus militarization, and I had increased chance of gaining building doctrines. And I think the way it works is that you have a rolling chance that goes up until you're guaranteed to see one. And I didn't have any new buildings. So essentially, the game froze out and I had to repeat the wave. And I decided, it actually happened twice. So I decided to jump straight. The waves were looking good. I decided to jump straight from 76 without continuous scaling. Oh, and it was close. This guy's the MVP of the run, even if it probably didn't. No, no. The ones that's pointing this way. This guy here. Like it's 28, but that guy essentially was holding on the fort in 102 with the splits, because the way the waves work is that you have a very big pile up at the beginning of the wave, and then it's just settles down, and then just it takes forever. It took about 2 hours to complete, actually 1 hour and 50 minutes, something like that. And I also lost power, and it came back like twice. uh, Hopefully my, thankfully my power just held up until it finished. uh but yeah, what a run. And yeah, those are the numbers. Essentially, we have 55 of those and 7 of those. Now I'm not sure if this is 55. I think this is 55, but it's not counting the percentages per se. So, and yep, as long as you get within that range, and with that many, you're good to go. You can have less, but then you need a bunch more, uh, power, more bonus. And look at this. And yeah, we still have miradors and passion efficiency. Then later I thought, well, maybe what I could just have done was just sell the attenuator, or sell the building next to the attenuator, and then that just gives me the doctrine. So I didn't need to do that, but uh, I'm actually glad that I did. One, it was a lot more fun for those 5 minutes. It was because it was really dense, even though it was at 1 FPS. But also, it would have taken forever. The waves at 70 were taking a long time, and that 102 took like 1 hour and 50. So making it to the 80s without fast forward, it would have been like easy three extra hours. Let's just send it and see the numbers at the end. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The difference is astonishing, but like, yeah, that's the way it goes when you look at this. This is number 3. Like, it's not even remotely close. All right, thank you for watching, so I'll see you on the next one, which is probably going to be a blue HQ one, like a blue 103, and we'll just figure out which. Actually, leave if you made it this far, leave it in the comments which commander and what type of strategy you like to see for blue 103. So I was thinking sanction cannons, because I haven't done a full sanction cannon one. I always use them as complement for howitzers, but maybe a sanction cannon focus one.